Welcome to my channel. So in today's video we're doing a recap of Love Island Games episode 8. Let's get into it. So Sydney, who is Isaiah's ex, the girl is asking, why did y'all break up? And she basically says Isaiah cheated. Andrina is feeling very overwhelmed because girl does not want to leave, and she tears up. Emotions are high. Emotions are real high. Then we got KK and Chris. So obviously when Marvin and Sydney came in, they kind of, kissed the people they like. And it included Marvin kind of, kissing KK. And Chris is a little jealous about that. And it's like, boy, you came in there for the games. And you say you didn't want to be all up in your feelings, but what's going on now? So we have Sydney and Toby, and they know each other. They've had a little thing going on. And Sydney reminds me a little bit of Leah. Paula and Isaiah, they won the challenge. And she gets the text and says, hideaway. And I'm thinking that hideaway, like, friendship couple, hideaway. I don't get it. But they had other plans on the hideaway. So while in the hideaway, they get a text again. And they're like, out of the 3 vulnerable couples, y'all got to pick 2 girls, 2 boys to duel against each other. So then the next morning, like, this rhythm gets to have their breakfast or get ready. They had everything set up for the duel. So the boys, they picked Johnny versus Chris. And Chris is pissed off. Chris was like, Isaiah is my best friend in here. I thought he would help me out. But it's like, Chris, you said you came here for... But Chris, you said you came in here for the games, you're competitive, you're athletic, like you are that guy. So it's like, if they put you up to have a duel or a battle, you should be confident. Ain't no friendship island here. Like, you've kind of marked the territory. Like, you kicked Selena and Mary out because they're friends. So why are you relying on friendship here? And the fact that Chris was like, Nicola and I have a thing, and, it's giving fake, it's giving snaky. I'm like, boy, you're hardly interested in Nicola. Like, you're just using her as a backup. And the fact that you're into KK Justine, Nicola is behind the damn list. I didn't see, there's no interest there. You're just, your plan is to use her in the future. And also, Chris, you said before that I didn't care for their money. So I don't really understand. You say you're here to have fun. Have fun then. So next, the 2 girls that picked Andrea and KK. And Andrea and KK are BFFs. So it was very overwhelming for them. I'm actually happy that they didn't pick Andrina because she'd been through a lot. Like Nicola even said it, while they were making the decision. She was like, Andrina, she's been through a lot. So I'm happy, like, there was no other choice. She had to pick those 2 girls. I don't want to see Andrina being dragged through the floor again. Because ain't no way she can do this damn duel. So Nicola and Isaiah, they come back from the hideaway and it was so awkward. Like, the tension was so high. Chris was sitting there. It was even when Huda was sitting in the bench with her glasses, pissed off. That was exactly the same energy Chris was giving. He was sitting there, like, saying that I ain't gonna speak to them. They ain't shit to me. Pissed off. And I'm thinking, like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. You came in for the challenge. You came in for the games. What are you expecting? While Isaiah was kind of talking to the boys, Nicola kind of walked towards where Chris is with the other girlies, and Chris bone face, straight face, ain't looking at her, just looking forward. And KK walked away. She don't want to be in that damn conversation. So Isaiah comes into the chat and say, I want to talk to Chris. It's like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. It ain't that deep. Like, people are taking it so freaking personal. Nicola also goes to KK and say, I want to have a conversation with you. She's like, nah. Like, there's no way any one of them will not be put in this kind of position. Everybody's going to be in this position where they have to do someone to secure their place. There's definitely something there between them, because the other side, Johnny and Andrea, they ain't pissed off. Like, they get it. They're like, it's a game. It is what it is. But the other couples, they're pissed off. They have the same energy. Yeah, maybe they do work together. So Ariana comes and I explain the whole damn game. Basically, I asked Nicola and Isaiah, like, what's the reasoning? And Nicola was like, I didn't really agree with the whole Chris and Johnny thing. She was thinking either one of them with Toby. She didn't really agree with the choice. But Isaiah's basically like, this is a game, you gotta be strategic. And I agree, Isaiah, like, ain't no taking things personal here. And in terms of Andrina, she basically said she had no choice. In terms of the girl, she was like, she had no choice. This was the only two she was gonna pick. Facts. Please, Andrina would never be able to last here. And Nicola was kind of crying, saying that she feels sad for making the decision, but she kind of had no choice. She's sorry. If she had a choice, she would be the one to do the dueling. It's like, girl, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. You don't need to be apologizing, saying all this sorry every day that they don't want to listen to you. Like, you've apologized before, apologizing every single damn day. The apology was a little bit too much. Like, it's a game. Let's get over it. And KK was Kika's response is like, I don't feel sorry for you. You're the power couple. You did what you gotta do. Yeah. Honestly, there's no reason for people to feel sorry for Nicola. She has to make a damn choice. And there's no reason for her to be crying, being a victim. It's like, girl, make it. You made your choice. Stand firm on it. Stand firm on the choice you made. Period. So now the duel happens. Andrea versus KK. Andrea wins. She won the first round. She won the damn second round. And even before they even did the second round, Ariana was like, how's it feel to be fighting your friend KK? She's like, I ain't got no friend right now. I ain't got no friend right now. Then when, when they announced the winner, she's like, yeah, I'm happy, my friend won, my good friend won. But before you just say that you ain't got no friends here. But it was just based on the tension. She's just like, so she didn't really mean it. So now we have the boys time to duel. Okay, so obviously KK lost. And then Chris is like, it's not the end for me. And, KK, we still got something going on. And the fact that they're singing that song, why are they singing The Climb? The song was a little bit too dramatic. So Chris versus Johnny, like I was rooting for Johnny to win. Like I wanted Chris to win. I'm sorry. He really pissed me off this episode. And he's always doing too much. He's always acting like he doesn't care, but he does. Acting like he's above everybody. I wanted Johnny to kick his ass. But Johnny won. Johnny won the first round. And why is Andrina on the floor? Girl is so dramatic. It's funny. And then while the first round was over, Chris said he injured his middle finger. It has to be the damn middle finger. So they had like the paramedics to check on it. And I'm thinking like, did you really break that damn middle finger? Or you knew you were gonna lose the second round and you want to be embarrassed. Yeah. I don't feel like he broke his middle finger. I don't see it. I don't believe it. He knew Johnny was gonna beat him the second time, so he just gave up. That's what it was given to me. So it's a goodbye for KK and Chris. So Nicole and KK, they have a conversation and they reconcile. I actually like KK, but Chris was pissing me off. KK did piss me off a little bit because you're in Friendship Island, but if you're expecting Nicola not to pick you because she's your friend, but you didn't reciprocate the same thing to Celine. She's your friend as well. So it's giving hypocrite. It's giving hypocrites. I'm sorry. I felt like their reaction towards the situation also had an effect in the challenge, because they were more kind of like pissed off that they might leave, and they end up leaving. But the guys who are kind of like, it is what it is, they won. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.